Hello there. This is a bonus video just for you. You know, I asked the people in our 6-minute office to include this bonus video in with your daily 6-minute to success tape. I received this some time ago in our coaching program, and I've kept it on my desk, and I keep reading it over and over and over again. This was written by a Reverend Michael Foss. He said, "Have you ever noticed how the idea of commitment is easy, but living into it is hard? Commitment is one of those realities that really doesn't take hold until it's difficult. Commitment is deciding that the price is worth paying for the goal that will be achieved." Well, you know, the 6-minute program it's a powerful program. It's something that we were 6 months really putting it together, putting all the technology together to be able to deliver this to you. And it's something that I have been doing for years, and I just knew it would work for you. But you see, I also know that you're not in the habit of watching this. You're very likely not. You've just really got involved in it. And you see, we operate with paradigms. Our behavior is really programmed. And although when you looked at 6 minutes, you say, hey, that's a great idea. Have you gone for 2 or 3 days where you sort of kept them because you were busy and you didn't get into them? Do you let maybe a couple of them pile up? Are you just watching the video and maybe not doing the exercise because you think, well, it's pretty silly? You know, these are just random ideas that are really not going to do me a lot of good. Think of this for a moment. I have been studying the mind for just about 50 years. That's right, that's a long time. Dr. John Mike down in Fort Lauderdale, in fact, if you look on our website, you'll see this. He said I taught him more about the mind in 1 year than he had learned in 4 years of medical school, 5 years of psychiatric training. I know a lot about the mind. And I do know this, that it's your mind, how you're using it, that's controlling the results you're getting. And if you want to improve the results, you're going to have to change what's going on inside. You know, I look at the times we're living in right now as the most exciting time there is. I really believe this year that's coming up is going to be the most phenomenal year of my commercial career. Now, you may be thinking, well, why are you saying that, Bob? The news media is bombarding us with bad news. That's why I'm saying it. You see, if anything's real bad, it's got to be real good. And you know, Earl Nightingale put it very well. He said the opposite of courage is not cowardness. It's conformity. It's just moving with the crowd, doing what everybody's doing. Everybody's talking about the stock market. Everybody's talking about the economy. Well, I'm not part of everybody. I belong to that very small select group of people that's not spending a lot of time looking at that side of life. I know that if anything's real bad, and I can recognize it's there, I know on the other side, the flip side of the coin is it's real good. And you know, it's the 6-minute program that'll keep you focused on that side. Now, you may say, well, some of the exercises are pretty simple. They may be pretty simple, but it was a simple idea that got you going in the wrong direction. It was a simple idea that programmed our mind to believe that only the real brilliant people become wealthy. You know that's not true. You know there's people who are functionally illiterate that can neither read nor write that are in millions. You see, it's simple ideas that's got us in the wrong vibration. And we've got to get out of it, and we'll get out of it with simple ideas. And it's the repetition of these simple ideas. I spend a lot of time thinking about the idea that I'm going to share with you, and then the exercise that follows. Now keep in mind, we're only talking 6 minutes. Just 6 minutes. 6 minutes every day. Now, if you really want to compound your effectiveness, double up on that. Do it every morning and every evening. Same exercise. I'm going to suggest you make a commitment right now. Make one to me right through the monitor. Just say, Bob, I am committed. And I'm going to make one to you. I'm committed to work at improving these 6-minute programs. Every day, I want it to be a little better. Now, I'm going to share Michael Foss's quote on commitment again. I'm going to ask you to play this over and over again so that you can write it down. And then I want you to pin it up somewhere and look at it. And beside it, just put a great big 6. You're going to be committed for the next 90 days that every morning, first thing you do, you're going to listen to the 6 minutes and you're going to do the exercise. Now let me share it one more time. He said, have you ever noticed how the idea of commitment is easy, but living into it is hard? Commitment is one of those realities that really doesn't take hold until it's difficult. Commitment is deciding that the price is worth paying for the goal that will be achieved. Do you know there's a phenomenal prize for the person that can keep their mind focused on the positive aspect of life? Everything's good. You're good. This program is good. And you want to know something? The commitment you just made is really good. I'm going to send you a bonus tape every now and then just to make sure we're on the right track. This is Bob Proctor, and thank you. Get your friends involved in this. Don't forget the affiliate part of this. Every person you get involved in it, it's $10 a month coming to you. You know, if you just asked a couple of people a day, pretty soon you're going to have 1,000 people in your line. It's a simple concept, and it works. Make a commitment.